Hi, I'm Debbie Hartner. I'm Elsie Johnson. And we are two sisters, Southern Cooking. Hey guys, it's Debbie. We're in Warner Robins today, and this is the season of love. This is Valentine's week. So we have been doing a lot of videos on our Valentine's series about candy and different kinds of treats for your sweetheart, and we wanted to give you guys something else. So I'm going to be making a Three Musketeers bar today that is able to be shipped. It's not made with Cool Whip. If you made it with Cool Whip, you'd have to keep it refrigerated and it would be impossible to ship. So this is going to be a special treat for you guys, and I love Three Musketeer bars. So I am super excited about this and I can't wait to share it with you guys. Stay tuned. Okay guys, so we are going to go ahead and start our process here to make our candy. We're going to have to reach 270 degrees to be able to start breaking the candy down. So I am going to go ahead and start adding in my karo syrup, my water. This has got to boil. This may take about 10-15 minutes, maybe longer, depending on how long it takes to get from 200 to 270, because that seems to be the breaking point where it really starts to break down the sugars. And I'm going to go ahead and add in my salt and my granulated sugar. And get it all mixed in here so we're not going to end up burning our sugar. There we go. I think that's pretty well mixed in. So look at it now. Now it's going to have to break down. It has to break the granules down and everything in the sugar. But this is going to actually end up being a very, very thick consistency. And we're going to put I have milk chocolate that I melted down of Baker's chocolate. And I'm going to put that in it, and then we're going to add in our egg whites, and then we're going to put it in the freezer and let it chill in a pan. I have a parchment paper lined 9-inch cake pan, and then we're going to take it out and we're going to cut it up into like little bars after it sets up. And then we'll melt the other 2 cups of chocolate. I got semi-sweet and milk chocolate mix for that. And then we're going to dip it in the chocolate and then let it set out and harden up. So hopefully it won't take too long for it to harden up. But this here is going to be shippable. You don't have to worry about it going bad in shipment. I'm also going to be making some more almond joys today. I think I'm going to do some Milky Ways and some mounds. So I'm going to be making candy all day long. So I'm pretty excited about that. Mounds and almond joys are going to be easy to ship also. You just have to make sure that they're in cups and they're able to be covered. So they're kind of like in an airtight container. And I also have some caramels I'm going to be shipping and whatnot. So just stay tuned and we will get this going here soon. Hopefully it won't take too long. And we'll get the sugars rolling and we will be right back, guys. Okay, while I am waiting for my sugars to melt down and to actually caramelize, I am going to go ahead and make my egg whites into stiff peaks. Okay, we are slowly getting there with So I can see we're starting to boil here, so but I can see, you see how it's starting to try to break down the sugars? Come to a nice boil. It has taken probably about maybe 10 minutes to get to this point now. So like I said, it has been, the temperature in the pot itself has been about 166. So see how it's breaking down the sugars and stuff? All right, let's see what we're running at right now. Okay. We are at 204. Okay. So remember I said like around 220, it's hard to get to that process. About the cooking process, it takes a while to get past like 220 to get it higher. So I'm just going to make sure that this does not stick here. Look at that, that looks pretty awesome. The odd part about candy making is you have to be able to break down those sugars at a certain degree point in order for them to sit up. All right, let's see what we are right now. Oh, 5 to 12. You have to cook this at medium heat. I have it currently about medium high. I probably could turn it down a little bit just so I don't scorch it. It's about 217 to 222. This is the part where it's hard to break those sugars down. It stays at 220 for a long time. It seems like a long time. Like I'm going to turn it down just a little bit. We're at 227. As you see, you can see that, you know, it is, the sugars are breaking down, so I'm pretty excited about that. We'll be right back, guys. Okay, guys, we are at the 270 degree mark. Look at this. Isn't this just amazing? It's just like thick, broken glass now. I'm going to actually show you guys where it has reached 270. Then we're going to take it off. Okay, 270. All right, let's remove it from heat. So as you see, I have these peaks in here. I don't know if you guys can see it or not, but I'm going to start pouring in like small amounts of my sugar mixture, and I'm going to stir this on low. And this is going to have almost like a nougat consistency, because it's going to, as you see, it's pretty funny, but it's actually cooking the egg whites. I'm going to have to scrape down my bowl here. That is wild that this does this. And this almost looks like cracked glass in the bottom end of my container here. Okay, and I'm going to stir this so it continues to cook. Okay, and I'm going to start pouring in my chocolate. This is my baker's chocolate. Then we're going to, I've already pre-sprayed my parchment paper to go into the freezer in the container because I truly do not want this to stick. Because you could mess up a lot of things with that. Okay, so it looks like we are done. So I am going to hopefully catch all of this. I'm going to take this and I'm going to start pouring this into my pan. Now I've already put oil on this parchment paper so it doesn't stick. I'm hoping that will continue to be the case because the stuff is thick. It's very, very thick because it has become a nougat now. I probably should have put a little bit of oil on my spatula. Yeah, I probably should have. This pot is still hot. This is pretty hot here. Let me go ahead and scrape this down here. Get this off of here so I can spread this out. Get the rest of this out of here because this is so thick. I'm gonna have a hard time cleaning my mixer here, but I'm telling you, dude, this nougat recipe is so delicious. It is going to be bomb.com. This is almost like fudge. How thick it is. Fudge or toffee. When you get to that certain point on the sugar breakdown, it's pretty incredible of how thick it becomes. Okay. almost positive I'm not going to be able to get too much more out of this. Okay. All right, so that's gonna be delicious, y'all. 3 Musketeers. I'm gonna go ahead and put it in the fridge and leave it in there until it hardens, and then I'll get it out. Let's look at that. That looks yummy, y'all. Okay, guys, so I am going to be making the second part of my 3 Musketeers, and I'm cutting my nougat with a sharp knife, and I'm going to try to get them as even as possible. You know what I'm gonna do? Hold on. Let me save myself some aggravation. And let me just cut these. Oh, that's going to be good. Oh my goodness. These are going to be delicious. This is going to be dipped in. I have 2 different types of chocolate. I have semi-sweet chocolate, and I also have milk chocolate mixed together. So I can make it'll have a hint of the dark chocolate taste without completely being overwhelming. Now look at that. I want you guys to look at this. So this here is going to be the center of my candy. Let me just pull this one piece up so you can see it. So see that? And now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my chocolate and I'm going to dip it and roll it. I'm going to put it back into the microwave for just a couple minutes, and that is the nougat inside of the chocolate. I'm going to go ahead and finish cutting these up, and then I'm going to warm this up. I'm probably not going to put it in no more than maybe 5 or 10 seconds, just so it doesn't seize up. But if it does, always add either like a teaspoon of coconut oil or vegetable oil, and that will help to stop the seizing up. Now look at that. Isn't that pretty? Oh my God, these are going to be gorgeous. I can't wait. I hope that the grandkids enjoy these. These are going to be some delicious nougats. All right. I'm gonna put I got dishes everywhere. I'm going to just stir this real quick and make sure that I don't have, that it's not gonna seize up on me. So I want to be able to, let me go ahead and just do this real quick so you can actually see the process that I'm going to do. You need a fork to be able to turn your chocolate over. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take one of my nice nougats, see here, and I'm going to drop it in here, and I'm going to take it and I'm going to roll it over. All right, and you know what I forgot? I forgot to get another piece of parchment paper. Give me just a second, guys. All right, so what I'm gonna do is go ahead and take this out. Look at that, isn't that beautiful? Oh my gosh, that is lovely. All right, we're gonna put that there and let that set up. Oh my gosh, that's gonna be so good, y'all. Just gonna put this in here, flip it over. You don't want your chocolate to be too hot. You want it to be warm enough that it's melted, because you want to have a nice set on it, but you don't want it to be, you have to work kind of quick with this too, by the way, guys. Don't be fiddling around with it, because it does need a little It needs to be a mover and a shaker because your chocolate will start to get a little hard. And I'm Debbie.
We're two sisters Southern cooking.
And we thank you for visiting our page. Please like, share, and subscribe.
Thank you.